Welcome back to Relentless, guys. Today we are going to do some yoga. With my clients, I help them feel better every day that they're at my office. You help your clients feel better every time they take a yoga class.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't have a massage every day, and we probably can't do a yoga class every day. Maybe we could.
Maybe.
But probably most people can't fit that into their schedule every day. So a question I often get is, what can I do on a daily basis that helps me deal with my stress? Because the stressors are always going to be there, the busy life, busy work. So what I'm looking for is ways to show my clients things they can do during the day or after they get home from work that helps them down-regulate the nervous system, calm themselves down, and have a better outlook for that day, and just be able to deal with those stressors. So I have Carrie here with me today. Carrie, please introduce yourself and tell us what you do. I'm so excited to have her. You guys know I always find the best of the best and the masters of a craft. That's who I present to you. So Carrie, tell us about yourself.
Wow, that's so cool. That's such a nice introduction.
Yes.
I am Carrie Wren. I'm a yoga teacher and a teacher of yoga teachers and a life coach. And we're working with yoga today for stress relief. And you had mentioned earlier that you were kind of interested in showing your clients some breathing.
Yes.
And some postures.
Yes.
That will help with
absolutely.
Stress relief.
Yes. So that's what we're going to do today.
So all of these things, I've got 5. So I have 5 things that you can do to take care of yourself through yoga. You can do all of them at your house.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say total, maybe like 10 or 12 minutes, so very doable and easy to incorporate into busy lives.
Awesome. Ready to get started?
Yeah.
Don't break me. I have to work tomorrow.
Okay, no. It's all very
Yes.
like relaxed.
So anyone
release,
can do it.
Let go of stuff, yes.
Perfect.
So the first thing we'll actually do sitting in our chairs right here. And you want to have your 2 feet on the ground, and you want to create a long spine, which you can do by sitting up really tall and then dropping your shoulders down and back. So this is actually like enough just to start getting into our body.
I've already taken a deep breath.
Exactly. Good.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good. So I think of yoga as 3 parts. It's like breath, mind, and body. And we'll start with the breath right now. So this is a form of breathing. It's called alternate nostril breathing, and it really just helps to kind of slow things down and create focus, like a sense of just kind of ease and focus. I will say that if you are super congested or have like a sinus infection, this may not be the thing because it requires you to breathe from one nostril at a time. So
Right.
if that's the case, maybe save it for another day.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
All right. So you're going to take your right hand.
Okay.
Take your thumb, place it on your right nostril.
Okay.
Okay. Take your ring finger, place it on your left nostril. Yes. All right, so I'm gonna talk you through the breath.
Okay.
Right? So release your ring finger. Take a deep breath in through your left side. Close it off, and then open the right side and breathe out. Inhale through that same right side. Close it off, and then exhale through the left. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out through the right side. Breathe in. And breathe out through the left side. So for now, we'll just kind of take a pause, but I would recommend like just do that however long it takes, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever, until you're feeling back in your body. You started to clear some space in your mind.
And can you tell us what that's doing for us?
So it's said that alternate nostril breathing helps balance the left and the right hemispheres of the brain. And then the other thing is, by slowing down the breath, we're triggering the parasympathetic nervous system, which is like, it's like the thing that puts the brakes on the fight or the flight that we are mainly living our lives out of.
Yes.
We call it the rush and the hurry and like the stress.
Yes.
The parasympathetic is the thing that's like, take it easy.
Right. We need more of that.
We need more of that. Yes.
Awesome. And we can do this anywhere, at any time.
Please.
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
Please do it.
So that's your first thing to do, is alternate nasal breathing.
Yes.
So what's up next?
So the thing that's up next is a stretch that helps release the shoulders, the top of the back, the neck, for a lot of us that carry tension in our bodies in those areas.
Okay.
Right. So it's a stretch called Eagle. And we're going to start by opening the arms out like eagle wings. By opening your arms out. Yeah. Take your left arm and wrap it underneath the right, trying not to intersect with each other. And this could actually be enough, like for your super muscly people, like this may be plenty. And some of us are going to be able to actually lift up and reach our hands toward one another. So this is plenty. And if you want a little bit more, you can lift your elbows up and drop your shoulder blades down and sort of press them back toward that chair behind you. And you're stretching right there between the shoulder blades and starting to kind of release the base of the neck a little bit. So let's try the other side. Stretch your arms out wide. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slide the right arm underneath the left. So I think that's the other side. Good. And then go ahead and wrap the arms all the way up. Good. Elbows up. Soften the shoulders down, and then just kind of press back toward my hand. Yeah. Good, good, good.
That feels amazing.
Isn't that nice?
It's amazing. I love this posture.
Yeah. This is what I do. I'm the person in like the DMV or the airport or whatever that's like, oh, my neck is sore. I'm going to stretch.
You can't do that posture with your shoulders up here.
No, it's not
that's
possible.
for sure. So that's a great posture to do. And again, can be done anywhere.
Totally.
At any time.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome.
So then the last three are on the mat, and I have what's called a bolster here, this sort of oblong pillow thing that we use for what we call restorative postures in yoga. So those are the postures that are supported. They're intended to just completely have you relaxing. You could also, I have done these stretches pulling a cushion off of the sofa.
Yes.
So really anything will do. It doesn't have to be fancy.
Okay. All right, let's get started.
All right. So Sandra, first posture of our restorative poses is a restorative child's pose. And if you've ever done like any yoga pose in your life, it probably was a child's pose. So take your knees out just a little bit wider. And we're going to slide this in just a little bit, probably be about right. And then just walk your hands forward so you bring your chest down to rest over the bolster. And then keep your hips back on your heels. So you're actually sitting back on your feet. Good. And I see that we could probably slide that in just a little bit more. So your chest and your belly. And then you can turn your head to a side if that's comfortable. And this is the type of posture that we actually want to stay in for some minutes. So like 2 minutes is great. 5 minutes is even better if you can. And of course, at some point during that time, you're going to turn your head to the opposite direction just so that your neck is getting a balanced stretch. So while you're here, your only job is to breathe. That is your only single job while you're here. Right? So we'll move on to the next posture. If you're doing this at home, please stay for a lot longer than this. But for now, Sandra, let's go ahead and lift up so you can come up to seated, and then turn around so that this is actually going to support your back. So you can cross your legs or stretch them out in front of you, either way. Yep, and then just lie back. This is one of my favorite postures in the whole wide world. So you get this really kind of gentle opening through the tops of your shoulders and the top of your chest, which we tend to kind of slump forward and kind of get tight there. And so again, your only job is to breathe. I would recommend taking about maybe a 4-count inhale, a 4-count exhale. Good. So let's take a breath in. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, you can stay here several minutes. You might accidentally fall asleep, which would be great. All right, you ready for one more?
Yes.
Okay, so you can ease up to seated. Sometimes it's easier to come to a side first and then roll over, but either way. And come on down to your back again and bring your left knee into your chest. Good. And just give it a squeeze. Wrap your hands around your knee. So we're going to take this bolster and place it over and then bring your knee across your body so that the bolster supports your knee. Perfect. If it is comfortable, you can let your arms kind of reach out in a T shape. If you find that that's like too much stretch in your shoulders, you can always kind of bring the arms more down by your side. And again, you would stay 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and then reverse the same posture on the other side. So this is a really nice release for your back, your shoulders, the outsides of your hips. And again, you just get to lie down and breathe. There's nothing that you have to be doing, or no fires to put out for this time. All right. Just bring your knee in, bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a nice hug. And if you've got a few minutes to spare, you can stretch your legs out and just kind of rest on your back for a few. In yoga, we call that shavasana. It's like resting without being asleep. It's just such a sweet treat.